How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout.
Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the New York Jets. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Check, Mike, 27.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Joe Mixon, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Looking to throw. Dixon in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Roberts has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Line 13, line 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in. Hey, watch the line. Go. Mike 13. Go. We ain't giving up nothing today.
On 1st and 10, Dixon. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
The first down pass. Complete to Stephon Diggs. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 42-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Watch the pass.
Check 4.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Watch the twist.
To throw on 3rd down, Dixon. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Hey, let's go.
On first down, Bradley. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 3. Check 3. Wait. Check. Fresno. Slam. Deuce. Whip. Watch the whip. 61. Match box. Mike.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Back to throw. Dixon. Roberts got him. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now they run with Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, McFarland. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing on 1st down. Dixon under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Mike 13. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Shift. Watch me up. Quick dance. Come. Check. He's coming. We got time. Go. He's checking. Crash. Let go.
To throw on 2nd down, Dixon. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Set up. 10-2 soft. Recon, 132 fighter. You look at me. Zipper. Check, 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 check.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Go. Go. Look, squeeze.
Check safety.
Check. Lucky. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Bradley. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Here's Harris. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Topper!
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It appears they'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Room here to run. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking to throw. Bradley. Sanders got it. Touchdown, Jets. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and the Jets will extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First down, and they go back to Harris. Past the 20. 34 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw. Bradley. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, you don't want to see me. X3, 22, top, wide, get wide.
Mixon with it, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. They'll run here with Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. All day. Check 3. Check what? Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Out, 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 out.
They'll try and throw for it here. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Ready? 15 lining. 15 lining. Protein spill. Yes, yes. Shoot.
On first down, it's Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Go. 27. Check Mike 27.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Mike 27. Mike.
2nd and 5. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Shift. Check. Wahoo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line.
Redskins 31-yard line.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Get it.
They'll run. Here's Harris. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yep. Motion. Ready?
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch it.
Running right, here's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Come on. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go, D.
On 4th down, Bradley. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Set up. 30 base.
I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
2nd and goal from the 1. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
49, check 49, check 49. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Joker, 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 joker. Slam, slam. Look at it.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 26, check 26. Check, check, check. Showing it, showing it. Hey, check 24, check 24. Back, back, back.
Second and 13. It's caught by Roberts. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Switch. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet.
Nixon will try the right side. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. We own them. We own them.
On fourth down, Dixon. Roberts with it over the middle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the fourth quarter now. And the Lions emerging victorious. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrett Davis in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Jets, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
my side.